What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. Today we are adding to the Essentials series here on my channel with a new review of Essentials Fall Winter 2022 drop. I've been hearing lots of opinions as to whether Essentials is a cop or drop situation nowadays, and today is going to be the perfect test because I picked up a lot of pieces both from the adult section as well as the kids, obviously. So we're going to do a bit of a size comparison, quality comparison. Of course, I'll review all of the pieces as well as what I think of them, how they fit, how they feel, what they look like. So let's get on into it. The first piece I picked up is actually from the adult section. Shocker, I know. If you're not new here, you know that I primarily shop the kids section when it comes to Essentials. It just fits so good, it's super affordable, and they always have stock. Well, they used to. Now, I don't know. Anyway, the first piece is actually from the men's section. It's in a men's extra small. It's the Essentials Relaxed Hoodie in the color Smoke. I'm a big oversized layered neutrals kind of girl in the fall. I mean, I feel like most of us are, so this is definitely the perfect piece for that. I love the shape and silhouette of this, especially given that it's from the men's section. It is a little bit more oversized, and I just think that this boxy fit is so nice. I also think the color is really unique because it's not too green, it's not too gray, it's not too beige, it's kind of like right in the middle. And if you are not new to Essentials, you know that they used to have a lot of rubberized logos on these. This is actually felt, and I really like that it's monochrome too. With the texture of the logo as well as the color of it, I feel like it makes it a lot more understated, and that is gonna make a piece like this so much more versatile. This hoodie has a bit of a dropped shoulder, and it does have like the baggier sleeves with the cuff detailing. One thing I really like about these relaxed hoodies is that they just have kind of like a straight cut, and they don't have that cuffed waistband. I don't hate cuffed waistbands, I just think an open waistband like this is a lot more like effortless, chic looking, a little bit more grungy. And while most of the branding is pretty minimal, I mean, there is really only just this felt detail here. There isn't any sort of rubberized detail on either of the cuffs. There is a rubberized detail on the hood. I do like that it does still pay homage to that older rubberized logo, but also I like the contrast of this. I think it stands out, and this is kind of the only contrasting detail on the hoodie, so again, really adds to the versatility of this piece. All of the try-ons will not be in this exact setting. I'm just waiting for my camera to be recharged. I'm not totally sure what's happening with this one. I'm not sure if the relaxed hoodies in the newer drop are just on the longer side, kind of flaring out at the bottom with the relaxed hem. I don't think the color is working for me, but I do think the color is really nice. I'll probably have to skip this because I'm getting dress vibes, and I wasn't looking for a hoodie dress. Okay, this color definitely looked a little bit different online than it looks in person, but I picked up another piece from the men's section. This is the Essentials Core Fleece Mock Neck in the color Wood, and I picked it up in the size extra small again. If I'm not mistaken, this looked a little bit more brown on the website, but I know with a lot of the Essentials colors, the terminology around them is very different on each site that you go on, so it's kind of hard to tell anyway, but this in person looks a lot more olive, and it is still a beautiful color. It is a very typical mock neck silhouette for Essentials Fear of God. Pieces with louder branding are great if you have them just kind of sprinkled throughout your wardrobe, but I don't like big branding on every single thing, especially when it comes to shopping a lot of the same collection or the same line. But I did want to also note that a lot of pieces in the newer collections do have more minimal branding as well. It feels like it's just more of like a ready-to-wear kind of generalized line. These pieces are really great if you want something that is just a little bit more iconic to Essentials, I suppose. So aside from the branding on the chest, there's only that rubberized logo on the back in the contrasting black. If you're someone that already likes Essentials mock necks, I don't see why you wouldn't like the new collection. I mean, unless you're not into the colors, but the silhouette and everything is pretty typical of Essentials. And I did want to show this to you guys as well because a lot of you have asked what the adult sizes look like on me and just kind of like what they fit like compared to the kids. So bearing that in mind, I wanted to show you this piece in an extra small so that I could compare it to its kids counterpart, which is the Essentials mock neck, also in the color Wood, and I picked this up in a kids extra large. One thing's for sure, the overall silhouette is pretty much the same. It does have that boxier cut. the same mock neck up top, and it has the baggy sleeves with the cuff detailing on the sleeve. There's also the black rubberized logo at the back. And a couple things that I noticed. One, this one obviously seems a little bit shorter. It feels like it's almost just wider as opposed to longer as well. The branding for a lot of the kids pieces versus the adults pieces is a lot louder. It's a lot more obvious. It's a lot more in your face, and this is the perfect example. So you can see here that the logo is also in the felt, which again, I think is really, really nice, but it's in this cream color to just be a lot more contrasting. Personally, being someone who has enjoyed shopping the kids pieces in the past, if I was to pick between the two mock necks, I would probably go for the adults version, just because I'm preferring more minimal branding. So looking at where the shoulders are, the drop shoulders on both of them kind of end around the same place. It does seem like the bagginess of the arms as well is very similar, and in terms of length, they literally go to the same length. So I think we may have done a pretty good job over here with a comparison. If you're looking for an extra large in the kids section, it seems like you can shop the extra smalls in the men's section, or vice versa. I'm actually pretty impressed. I feel like the color and the felt logo and just like all the little details actually work really well to make this mock neck a really good one. This one was an extra small, and I just find that it is giving me the exact look that I was hoping for with the mock neck. I also find that putting this on is a lot more comfortable than putting on a kid's piece. I don't know what it was. It could be the makeup today that I'm trying not to mess up, or the ponytail that I also don't want to totally destroy. But I was struggling a little to put this on. Now, we did do a little size comparison here, and I think the neckline is a little bit more open. There's like a little bit more room for the mock neck on the adult version versus the kids. Otherwise, I think the overall fit would be very similar. I just see it maybe being a little shorter. I think I actually prefer the mock neck in the adult size. This is yet another piece from the men's section. This is the Essentials Core Jersey long sleeve tee in off black. I thought this color was super, super nice, and I picked up this piece in an extra small as well. Here is what the long sleeve looks like. I'm not really sure if I like the neckline because it's kind of like a mock neck in a way. You also have that larger logo in the felt, and it's monochrome. There is the black rubberized logo on this, but I think the logo would have actually looked really great on the back. I feel like for long sleeves and t-shirts and that kind of stuff, I like logos to be more on the back or just like more minimal on the side. I think this one's a little large. So I don't really know what I was expecting with this, but I definitely don't think I was expecting this. This is the top on. I really do like the color, and the way that it feels is really, really good. I just think maybe it might be the sizing that's off, or maybe the silhouette just doesn't go for me. To complement the off black long sleeve, I went back to the kids section, this time to shop a pair of pants to give it another try. If you saw my last video where I tried on pants, I didn't really get the luckiest with the Essentials kids pants, so I thought I would try again. This time I picked up an extra, extra large, and this is actually the track pant style, so it's not like the sweatpant style. It is a little bit more of a thinner kind of like nylon material, I believe. So we will see how this works. I have higher hopes for this because I feel like it's probably going to be a bit better in length. It looks pretty promising. Here are the pants. Wow, I love them. Quality of these track pants is really, really great. And I'm not really someone who likes the feel or even like the sound of track pants. The length is perfect on this, but I think the waist is gonna be too big. At least for something like higher waisted. Have the black rubberized logo at the front, and then they do have the little drawstrings here. I did want to mention this is in a size 14-16. And then the pants just kind of go straight down. They do have like a pretty baggy fit for the most part. And then at the bottom there is this cuff over here, and there is also a zipper on the bottom that allows you to kind of change up how the pant cuffs, and it makes it a little bit more of like an open bottom. I can totally use these for a day on the slopes, so I just hope these fit because they are really fire. So this is the top paired with the off black track pants, and honestly the second I put these on I was so happy because they were actually long enough, and not just enough, but like actually longer than they needed to be. The reason that I'm wearing them higher up though is because they're actually very loose. So I had to cinch the waist. Everyone and their mom is wearing parachute pants right now, and I've always loved the style of like tiny tops, big oversized pants, really into that. Also love the look of a baggy top and a baggy pant. But this is giving a little too much bagginess. Here it looks cool. Here it looks cool. I like this vibe. It's all good. But then I've got serious diaper booty. Overall, like, I love the look of this monochromatic look. And I think these pants are so good. They're not like really loud. They're super nice and soft on the inside too. They feel really nice and silky, and they're long enough. There's a drawstring. There are pockets. Another thing that I was pretty curious about from the newest drop were the velour pieces. So I decided to pick up the Essentials Velour long sleeve polo from the women's section this time. Also in the color off black. I was really drawn to the off black color in this collection. I thought it was a little bit more unique from the other collections, and a lot of people were saying that this color palette was very Yeezy, and honestly I'm not mad about it. I mean, I love the color palette that Yeezy does, and I feel like a lot of other brands have done it, and if there is one brand that does neutrals really well and would almost naturally take on this color palette for a collection, especially fall winter, I feel like it would be Essentials. The feel of this polo is very nice. I like that the velour is not like too buttery soft. I kind of like that like teddy towel kind of material. I don't really know how to explain it better, but it does still have the overall silhouette that most Essentials pieces have. So like the baggier fit and the baggier arms with the cuff at the bottom. I do like that because of the velour, it feels like this piece has a little bit more movement and it's a little more flowy, so it'll give you a little bit more of like that worn in, effortless kind of look. So I won't say that duplicating this with a thrift find is impossible, but I will say having this on now and seeing what the silhouette looks like and what the feel is like might be tough to find a dupe given the scarcity of good quality velour at thrift stores. This piece might be a winner because honestly I love the look of this. I love this like vintagey dad kind of look. If you're someone that likes to play with like neutral outfits and kind of put together tonal / monochromatic looks, this is going to be really nice to have because it kind of provides a unique texture to implement into more neutral tonal outfits. This piece I already knew I probably was not going to like. I picked up a yellow piece. That's enough to give you some context. I'm not usually someone who, one, reaches for a lot of color / brighter colors, but if I do reach for color, it's generally like more jewel toned, more earthy, not something as bright as this. But I felt like I didn't do justice to a lot of the brighter colors in the older collections, and I've seen this yellow, this canary color as per Essence / Essentials, and I thought I would try it out. This is the Essentials Henley Hoodie. This is also from the kids section, by the way. I picked it up in an extra large. I'm someone that loves like that thermal waffle knit kind of material. Pieces like that are, one, super cute for the fall and winter, but also really great for insulation, really great to keep you layered and warm. This piece is definitely a little bit more casual, and also the color I feel makes it a lot less fall winter. This is what the Henley looks like. I'm really trying to get past this bright pastel, but I just can't do it. But the silhouette, for one, is super cute. It definitely is a very flowy top, which I love. The hood is a large one, which is always really nice. And there's kind of this translucent rubberized logo at the back. There's this one kangaroo pocket in the front. I'm also not the biggest fan of kangaroo pockets. It's got the cuffed waistband at the front, that kangaroo pocket, and then the baggy sleeves, the drop shoulder, and this cuff detailing on the arm. Dare I say I'm actually not mad at this? I actually really like the silhouette of this. I'm not the biggest fan of the color, but I feel like when it's paired with something like this, which is a darker, warmer tone, I feel like it kind of plays down the pastel and the brightness of it, and I think it kind of works. The movement on this top is really good. It's so nice and flowy. It just kind of drapes along the body really nicely, and I think it's so perfect for layering. And finally, the staple of the hour, I picked up the Essentials Relaxed Hoodie in an extra small from the men's section in the color Stretch Limo. I was in the market for just one simple, good quality, heavyweight black hoodie that had a bit more of an oversized fit and didn't have too much going on so that I could wear it for literally any and everything. I love all black looks. I love casual all black looks. So here is the hoodie, and it definitely feels like exactly what I was looking for. The material has that soft, spongy Essentials feel, which is perfect, and it's gonna be so warm and cozy for the fall. And the bottom obviously doesn't have any sort of pockets or any waistband, which again, I think it's just gonna kind of fall so nicely. And the front is very plain. There is no logo, no branding. The hood is also nice and big, and there's just this cross detailing. It has the same rubberized logo as all the other pieces. And the back This is what I was talking about. The back has this black felt monochromatic logo all the way across. And I think this is so tastefully done. Even when you have your hood down, like it's very, very minimal, and I think it's just so nice because you have a little something on it, but not too much. I personally don't like pieces that are so different or stand out too much that one wear and you will never forget it, so you can never really wear it again. And I think pieces like this are perfect because though this one is definitely a lot more on like the simple, casual, basic side, there are so many ways that you can style this, dress it up, dress it down. So here is the black hoodie on, and I just love the fit of this. So it is obviously oversized, but this is exactly the fit that I was hoping for. It has like a little bit of a snuggie vibe, but not totally. And I love the fit of the arms, love the cuffs as well. It's so soft, perfect heavyweight material for the fall winter, and it's just a really, really great staple black hoodie. This is the back. So again, the felt monochrome logo is super nice and understated, nothing too loud. Let me know what you guys thought of the video. I hope it helped you if you are in the market for any of the newer essential pieces or even just essentials overall. I posted a few videos in this series, so feel free to check them out in case you're looking for some of the older pieces or just want more information on size comparisons, my fit, and all of that kind of stuff. With regards to whether this drop is worth it or not, I don't think it's substantially different from the older collections to go out of your way. If you are someone who really loves your essentials collection and is just looking for some new pieces for the fall and winter, the quality is still the same. It's really, really great basics that you can always add to your collection. Based on how the branding and logos are being placed on the kids pieces, I would maybe say it might be worth to shop for certain pieces in the adult section and then certain pieces in the kids section. Again, this all comes down to what your personal preference is. I think it's worth checking out a few pieces if you are looking to refresh your wardrobe for the fall and winter. As always, feel free to ask me any questions in the comments below and follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Depop. I do actually have a few pieces listed from the Essentials collections in the past on my Depop right now. Until I see you guys next time, stay safe, stay happy, and take care. Bye.